I'm going to show you how to log into a remote desktop environment for the Dardel HPC cluster at PDC. And for this I'll be using the documentation of PDC supplied here. And it's called Interactive HPC at PDC and has two parts. One is about ThinLinc, which is the program we'll be using, and then it's about all the graphical things you can do too. So this means that only the top is what we really need. This is what we'll be doing soon. But then it's about other things like graphical applications and some other things. That's not what we'll be doing. We'll just be We're just going to log in to Dardel and start a terminal there in a graphical environment. So let's take a look. What is ThinLinc? ThinLinc allows you to do this. It makes you a remote desktop. We don't use this. Getting started, we don't do that. There we are. Authentication in ThinLinc client. So this is what I'm going to do. Make it a bit bigger and I put it to the left of the screen. So we need to start ThinLinc. Let's do this. ThinLinc. There, this is how it looks like. I can't make this font bigger, so I won't. And now we need to type in these things. Alright, so that's Dardel vnc.pdc.kth.sh. Dardel vnc pdc. So my username there is Shelby. Please also check the box and existing session. Sure, I can do that. Click on Options Security tab. Options Security tab. Choose type of authentication, either Kerberos or public key. So I'm using the public key. For Dardel, you have to use this key manager. And then, what do we need to do more? Notes for Windows users. That's not me. I use Linux. All right, and then it's done. There's a problem here, it's not complete. But I do gonna say OK here. So what's missing is we need to also put our private key here. So we have created a public and a private key, and we've uploaded the public key to Dardel, to the Dardel key manager. But this thing needs to be added too. So if you put this in the standard locations, then I'll show you. So you have to click here to open the file. And this puts you at apparently the root of your file system. So I'm going to go to my home folder, which is home.reshell. And there's a folder called .ssh. And here you can see all my private and public keys. And here we see PDC. So these are the two PDC keys. These are the standard names given by the PDC documentation. And you need to use your private key, because you've uploaded your public key and it wants to find a match with its private partner. So here we put it there, and now we can type on connect. It gives you a fingerprint. This is not documented here. Most people will click OK. Me too. I want to click on continue, and then let's see what happens. So this documentation is mostly only this part that we've been doing. Yeah, there we have it. So it's now starting a remote desktop environment, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, apparently it's SUSE. Here we have applications, places. Let's take a look if we can start a terminal somewhere that we can. So there are a lot of graphical things here, which is completely fine. If you like the terminal like me, you click on either terminal, extern. Those are both terminals. I click on regular terminal. And here I have my regular things, so module spider R, for example. This will work perfectly. Yep, there it goes. So this proves I've been on Dardel. This is on a login node 4 apparently, so I need to behave there a bit. I won't do any fancy stuff, and that's okay. I've showed you how to log into the remote desktop environment, which is this environment. So with this I'm going to conclude this video. I wish you a very good day. Bye.